English, if you are going to write sentences, you cannot write the same way you write in Tamil. So any other languages. So English structure is always focusing on the subject, then verb, object, complementary clause. This is the structure we have already discussed about it. Right. So now we are focusing all in one shot. You're going to understand how you are going to make your sentences using a different tense. Yeah. The tense related sentence structure we are going to use for simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. These 4 different type of tenses that we are going to use, and then see how the sentences are going to be structured. Then I will discuss positive and negative structures. Okay. So let me first discuss about the positive structure. So we have a simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. So these are the different tenses we have in English. Actually, the different tenses are coming based on the action type. So if you look at the actions, day-to-day actions, you have to use always simple tense. Day-to-day actions always bring the simple tense. So if you do something daily, you have to talk simple present tense. The same thing you did yesterday, you have to tell about using simple past tense. And then if you have any plan, future plan that you are going to do the same thing in the next day or next week or next month, then we call that simple future tense. Okay. The simple tense are the tense that we are using for our day-to-day activities. Simple present, day-to-day activities done in the past, simple past, and the day-to-day activities you plan for future is simple future. So this is what you have to be very clear, because you have to understand the differences. Okay. The second thing is continuous tense. Continuous tense is the tense that you are going to use for day-to-day action. No, you are going to use for ongoing action. So simple tense example, I teach you now. Yeah, I teach you on weekends, not now. He teaches you on weekends, not now. So the action is not happening now. If the action is going right now, I have to say I'm teaching tense now. So here I teach, generally I put it, I teach you on weekends. Here I am teaching tense now. The subject is going on now. So if an action is going currently at the moment, if any actions going on or happening at the time, you are going to use the continuous tense. So you have to differentiate between simple and continuous. The simple tense, day-to-day action, continuous tense, ongoing action, currently, at the moment. What are you doing? You have to talk in continuous tense. You have to write them in continuous tense. And perfect tense, this is the tense that we are using for completed action at the very near, what do you call, at the moment you completed. So you can say here, I have taught pronouns, for example. I have taught modal verbs, now finished. So if I finish right now, I have taught. The same thing, I can go for the past. Yeah, yesterday I had taught. The same thing I had taught yesterday. So in the future, I have to say I will have taught in the future. So perfect tense, you have to differentiate from the past to perfect. This is the very important comparison. Simple past, you are going to use for the action happened in the past. Perfect tense, you are going to talk about right now. If you have completed, you have to use perfect tense. So I have taught right now. I have taught the tense right now, just now. Okay, I taught the tense yesterday. I taught the modal verbs in the last class. So I have to use I taught in the last class. I have taught. Sentence structure now. So just now finished, you have to say I have taught. And then perfect continuous tense is the tense that we are using for a long term, continuously, if you do something. Continuous tense, just now you are doing. Perfect continuous tense, you are doing for a long time. Okay, continuously you are doing for a long time. Here, just now, here, long time. So here I'm teaching now. I'm teaching tense now. So you can see the actually I started teaching. I started teaching online the free English class. I think almost 1 month, right? Right. So now I can say I have been teaching for 1 month, not now. I have been teaching for 1 month. I am teaching tense now. I have been teaching for 1 month English now. You understand? I have been teaching English for 1 month. You have to say here I am teaching tense now. This is the difference. Perfect continuous tense is the tense that we are using to point out the actions continuously going and continuously happening, not yet finished. Started already, it's going on, still going on, it will go, it will continue. But continuous tense, this is a perfect continuous tense. Continuous tense, you have to tell the action right now is going on. Okay. Simple tense and perfect tense. This is the daily action. This is just completed action. Just completed action. So these are the things you have to remember. We will go for some example, then you can understand easily. So this is the structure for simple present. I have already discussed these things earlier. Now I will discuss again connecting with the negative. At the time you will go for the structure easily, you can understand.